Hey y'all, welcome to Zig's Woodshed. My name is Monica and welcome to the 12 Days of Christmas. I have a project video coming for you every day for 12 days, and the goal is really just to provide you with some inspiration this Christmas season. So today we are working with laser cut jewelry, specifically my best sellers. Now, I do quite a few markets throughout the year, and these are the designs that consistently sell well for me. So as my Christmas gift to you, I am bundling all of these files up and they will be free for you to download for the first 12 hours after this video goes live. So head on over to my website and check them out. The link is in the description. So for this project, you are going to need some 1/8" material, either wood or acrylic, 2 pair of flat nose pliers, jump rings. Now you may need a couple of different sizes depending on your design, ear wire, earring backs, cardstock earring cards, and a fun way to display them. Now, what's great about this project is these designs are really limitless. Now, what I mean by that is you can take the same file and just change up the acrylic or the wood, and you get a whole new product. So take these 2 Christmas tree earrings, for example. One is more bold and fun, while the other one is more understated and elegant. So just by changing up the pattern on your acrylic, you can appeal to a whole new audience. They are also extremely quick to cut out and really quick to assemble, so they have a pretty good profit margin. All right, I am not going to show you how to cut these out. Y'all can figure that out, but I did want to show you how to properly assemble your earrings so that you can add them to your lineup and get to selling them. Before we get into the assembly, let's just go over the bits that we're going to be using today. Not everybody is familiar with jewelry hardware, so let's just run through that really quickly. We are going to be using some jump rings, which are the little round circles that connect everything together. And then some ear wires, and those are the bits that actually go into your ear. And then earring backs, pretty sure everyone knows what those are. They're just these little rubber stoppers that keep the earrings from coming out of your ear. And that should cover it for what we're doing today. Now, there's way more that we could go into, but I am keeping it simple for what we're working with today. So you want to take your flat nose pliers, you should have 2 of them, and you want to pick up your jump ring. And everything we do is going to be held with these flat nose pliers. You want to open the jump ring front to back. You don't want to pull the jump ring out. You want to open it toward you and away from you. And so then, now that that's open, we're going to slip the jump ring through the hole of the earring. We're going to add the ear wire. Then we're just going to close it by pushing it back. You want to make sure the ear wire is fully closed. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but you want to just make sure it's completely closed so that the earring doesn't fall off. So one thing that I do recommend if you're going to be doing any engraved earrings, actually for any earrings, I try to make them double-sided because sometimes earrings can just hang funny in somebody's ear. And so you want both sides to be the front, if you will, so that the design is visible. Now, in some cases, like if there's words, that's not really possible, but just something to keep in mind when you're going through the designing process. So I'm going to put together these other earrings really quickly, and then we'll move on to the ones that require multiple jump rings, and I'll show you how to do those. All right, now we're going to move on to the ones that require multiple jump rings. So let's put these aside. So what you want here, because you're going to be looping multiple pieces together, you want a couple sizes of jump rings. You're going to need the larger ones to hook the 2 pieces together, and then the smaller ones for the ear wire. So the process is still the same. You're just adding an extra jump ring. So we're just going to open the jump ring front to back, just like before. Now you may have to open it just slightly wider because you're working with 2 pieces here. You're going to put the jump ring through the hole on the earring, and then you're going to add your second piece and then close the jump ring. All right, now we're going to take the smaller jump ring, open that up, and feed it through the hole on the second piece. Then we're going to add the ear wire and close everything up. And there we go. Now, if I'm not making these for myself and I'm going to sell them or give them away, I like to use these little cards that say handmade on them. And that is how I display my earrings. So we're just going to slip those through the hole. And to make sure that they don't fall off, I like to use these little earring backs. And so they're just these little rubber backs, and you're just going to slip that on, and that just keeps them from coming out of the little paper display. Okay, it is just that simple to make some laser cut jewelry. So I'm going to bring over my display, show you how I display them when I take them to shows, and then we will wrap this one up. Okay, this is how I display my earrings at my markets. It's just on a rotating display with little hooks, so you can display a ton of different styles of earrings on all four sides. And then if you want to showcase any of them, you can have just this little display and have a standout pair of earrings or two hanging on this, and you can actually just customize this or have, you know, your pricing or a QR code or your business name. There's tons of different things you could put here. All right, y'all, I think that's a wrap for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a comment down below and let me know which design is your favorite. Poke that like button, poke that subscribe button. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you tomorrow for our next project.